Good evening, everyone, or I need to say good morning because we are in Sydney, Australia, and it's good evening, everyone, or I need to say good morning. That was my cell phone, my excuse. So actually, we are in Sydney. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, still dark, and we are flying today to Hamilton Island, also in Australia. So this is a bit a challenge today, because Hamilton Island is a very small, it's a short runway, very small airport. So we will do, or we will try to land there today. So I see Eddie is in the chat. Hello, hello, welcome. So also the date is set on April 1. So it's already a Friday in Sydney. So we have real time and real weather. So then we take a quick look at the airport here today. And we have two runways here. And if you need to go to that runway, then you need to taxi a long way. So this is the long runway. And our aircraft is located, I don't know. Don't remember where it is actually. It's not here. So let's go back. Oh, there it is. That's this way. And so we will start this stream in the dark. If there are people that don't like it, let me know. But for now, we will keep it like this. Also, the disciple is here. Good morning. Good morning. So welcome to the stream and to the chat. I hope you slept very well. And yeah, the disciple is here for this wonderful flight. It will be, because I checked it already, the flight plan, and we're running in some issues with this version of the fly-by-wire. The plan is not correct, and which cared that it also, if we fix it, that it will be the same as a couple of streams ago. At the end of the flight it will be just messed up, but we will see what it will give. And so also turn the webcam on. So as I said earlier, it's real time and real weather. If the people don't like it in the dark, then let me know, as I can change it. So let's prepare the aircraft. So power is already there, catering also. When we ask for baggage and the jetway. The disciple, oh no, yeah, but I've got everything under control. It seems to be 6 AM in Sydney. That's what the sim says. 6 AM. So yeah, sunrise is at 7:07. So it will be good. So a jetway is connected. Also baggage and the catering is still the Philippines Airlines catering. I don't find the file anymore to delete this. I was looking today but didn't find it. So let's jump into the cockpit. It was raining when I started the sim. Now it stopped raining. So battery 1 and 2, fuel pumps, and adheres 1, 2 and 3. And there we go. And those switches I don't like with those arrows. Then you can change that again. And so that's all set.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Also, I will show you the route for today. The people that are interested in that. And there it is. And I need to unset the arrow that you can see from where to where we fly. We fly from here to the top. And to make it extra challenging, I've also sim brief. So like usual, I have 2000 kilograms of extra fuel, so and 10,205 kilograms, and I also have some extra passengers, so 176 passengers, and the payload is 18,100, cargo 4,100, so it can be pretty heavy, but that makes it an extra challenge. So I didn't want to cheat in weight or practicing, so we light up some panels. We will first board the passengers because that takes a long time. So send, we'll see, and here it says 174, SimBrief says 176. I don't know why, but the Disciple, when you did last time I was flying, you were flying from Brisbane to the island, so it was only less than 500 nautical miles. Well, here we fly from Sydney. Flight time will be 2 hours and 17 minutes. So I don't know how much nautical miles it will be. So we didn't start yet. No, okay. So we started boarding. Also looker tool can do that. And there we go. Then we do the Sydney will be around 800 nautical miles, something like that. Maybe a bit more. So we will also refuel. And then we do, it was 10,000. Let me check again. 10,205. 10,205. The microphone is everywhere in the way, so it'll make some noise if I hit it. So we are refueling, and we also go to the init phase. We can align the IRS. Today, please. It seems not to work. That's a good start. The disciple, did you hear about the A380 that was flying yesterday? And he was flying on cooking oil. Really? Didn't hear about it. I didn't hear about it. So we light some panels here. A bit hard to see now. But there's also a knob here that I can turn, but doesn't do anything. There's also here one. And another one here. I heard there was an also yesterday an accident or an incident with what plane it was. I think the company that we flew to, yesterday, something with the nose wheel or something that was missing. So it will be a better option for airliners, cheaper. So you can imagine the price of the gas skyrocketing. Was it American Airlines? I don't know. I don't remember. I read it yesterday, but I cannot remember which airline it was. So give it a bit more light. That's already very nice. And then we can light up this one and this one. This one don't seem to work. Oh, there we go. So we can put in the flight number. So that will be Quebec, Foxtrot, Alpha 449. I needed to put it already, the flight plan actually in the beginning of the game, because otherwise it was totally not working. So that is a big issue here. So flight level will be 380. Yeah, it's raining in Sydney, but it seems to be stopped now. But in the beginning, when I just launched the game, it was raining. The cost index is 21. So that's that. And we go to the planning, and as you can see, you have already a disco, and it seems to be every time something else. It gives me all the time another plan, because now we have manual here. So that's not allowed.
Hello everyone. Captain and the entire crew would like to welcome you aboard on this aircraft. We are also getting ready for departure, which I would like to ask you to fasten your seat belts. Make sure your seats are in the upright position. Tray tables are folded. Make sure your cabin carry-on items are properly stored. Once again,
Really?
we would like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. So please refrain from smoking. Also, mobile systems should be set to airplane mode. Your cabin crew is here for your safety and comfort, and thank you for flying with us.
Yeah, it was LATAM. Yes, indeed. So we have another issue. We have actually no flight plan. So I cannot fly with this. So that's a big problem. So what I will do, I will restart the flight, because this is I don't know what went wrong, but this is not flyable. This plan, I have nothing, and so I need to restart the, or we can do that. We can do that. Maybe I will try like this. It seems to be. No, I need to go to the main menu. So we will do that, and then we load the game again, or the flight. We take more load from this PC. This is the flight plan. I don't know what went wrong. And then we will try to find the place again where we wanted to start. I think it was here. So we set real time, and the date is not February, not April 1. Come on. I don't want to accept April now. Really? And there we go. And if you set it on real time, then well, we'll leave it like this. But it's not working otherwise. Before it was working. And so normally everything is correct now, and now we can fly. The Disciple is just saw a video of it, exact the same thing that happened with JetBlue 320. Show that the tires to pieces. So the gear on a 90-degree angle. Wow. So again, it's raining here. And before we do anything else, we check the flight plan as soon as possible. We will do that. There's always something new with this plane. I don't understand. So we will align. A flight plan, and it's exactly the same. Damn. Well, that's, I spent so many time to check everything, and then you know that there is a little problem, but now I get something totally different. So that's pretty bad. So maybe I need to do it manually. I need to go back, because otherwise it will not work. I'm sorry for this. I tested it out. I knew what the issue was, but now I get another issue. So we will do it differently. And otherwise I need to fly manual the whole flight. So Sydney. And then we go here to the departure. We put real time. Close. And we try again. So we see if it happens in a live stream. It's a bit a problem with the fly-by-wire. We have a lot of issues like this. So once again, we will do it quickly to check that we have a better plan. But I believe this was the worst case scenario that I needed to do, that I needed to import it here from SimBrief. So we'll check immediately in its page, and then we do the request. So we have the flight here, IRS alignment. So you feel like you're coming down with a cold, hope not Omicron. City quite close to the me Invercargill. I don't know. There's quite a lot of cases of it recently. Yeah, that's not a good thing. There's still some months until winter there. Alright. So now we have something more. I hope we can work with that. Oh. Still not. Unbelievable. We will see. We will see. So we put this in. So runway 14, it's air now, not ILS. And then departure will be 16 right, and then I need to check on Dina 7. It's this one, and then a Rick. So insert that. Alright, so we can again board the passengers. That takes the most time. So we go to Atsu. And then we instant 174 like before. You downloaded a trial of On Air last night, but it makes you start off with a Cessna. It depends in what world you start. Yeah, the one or two easy worlds, and then you have 2 hard worlds. So actually you start without, in that hard world you start without a plane, so you need to rent it. So, or lease it. I think you can lease now as well. So fuel is 10,205 kilograms. No, so you choose the easy one. Well, I always take the hard way. So we are boarding. Then we can go at the power, catering, luggage, and jetway. Let me check that out. That's working. And then we light up panels. If we have something to see. And there we go. I hope the flight plan works now. You need to adjust it, of course, but I hope at least we get in the good direction. And then the approach I will do manually. There's no other way. So what did you think of On Air? You like it? Because that's the most realistic and hard game you can have at the moment. If you play it on the hard, of course. But it's rewarding. Yeah, it looks good. They also have a roadmap, so they say what you can expect in the follow update and months. They have also a plan like Microsoft Flight Simulator. So yeah, they're always working on it. It costs a bit of money because it's subscription based, but yeah, it's actually the one that I like the most. If you talk about virtual airline company, then that's the one that I like the most. Air hauler is also nice, but it's much easier. You make a lot of money in a short time, so that's not the case with On Air. It's more detailed. And so now we can go on. So we also ask for the ATIS. Nine, 7, that's set. Okay. So then we go to tune ground. So we are cruising at 38,000 feet, and we set that, and we can do that with the Honeycomb. Oh, there's the wrong button, of course. And this one. So 38,000 feet. So now we can. We have here already a problem. I think we are too heavy. Thank you, fly-by-wire. Thank you very much. So we're gonna check the flight plan. This will be a big challenge. So that looks good. There we have a problem. Oh, that's the discom. Now we have 2 times a rig. We need to delete one. And take this one. Yes. Continue. As you can see, this is already a bit of a mess. That's not how it should be. So I will leave it like that, and I will do the approach just on myself without this. There's nothing I can do about it now. So we can start up the APU already to make things a bit quicker, and then we wait for the passengers that are boarding. It also seems that I have no pushback anymore. No catering, no. Oh, there they are. Thank you. Nice. And where's the pushback track? So this type I'll make sure have live raft ready. Just kidding. Well, thank you for the motivation. Yeah, well, the start is already pretty difficult, with a lot of problems. Also, final will be with a lot of problems. But yeah, it will be a nice flight. So I have no flight attendants that do safety briefing and stuff. Also interesting. So also an looker tool. It says Friday, April 1, 6:37. Nice. So we just wait for the passengers and then hope we can calculate everything, because we are pretty heavy, and that will make the landing even more difficult. I hope we get airborne. So the temperature is 15 degrees Celsius here in Sydney. Yep, we are in the future, down under. So we are still around 40 people that need to go into the plane. Still raining. Nice. And those yeah, everything disappeared again. Seems to load again every time. By the time that we are ready, it will be evening again. Maybe I just put too many people in it. Around 30 people. We are almost there. The Disciple, you hear that DC Designs Concorde just came out just yesterday, but not too interested for yourself. I only flew a Concorde a couple of times in past sims. Well, to be honest, I'm also not interested in that plane. And if I saw the videos of it, the previews and the reviews already, then I really don't like it. The interior is, I don't like it. It's not so beautiful. So I will not buy that plane. It's 35 euros. I don't know what it is in your currency, but yeah, it's not that expensive. But I expected actually more from the quality from the interior, and it's not what I want. So I will not spend 35 euros on it. So boarding is almost done. So then we can continue. and try to get rid here because it's still raining. $169 and the fuel is ready, I think. That's complete. See more people. Yes, 55 New Zealand dollar. Not paying that. They just save that on certain money for the PMDG. That's correct. Alba Pino, Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France. Cheese and wine, like usual. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. And welcome to the stream, like usual. So, thank you very much. And I hope it will not be white tomorrow morning also in France. But yeah, you live in the hills, so it is already white, I think. But they gave snow here in Belgium for tomorrow or this night. I don't like. Well, glad to hear that you are fine. We are also fine. And so block fuel will be in 10.2. And then it seems we are not too heavy, and that's a good thing. So we go to the performance page. The Disciple pizza is not popular in France. It's more Italy pizza. Agapino, my friend, you choose your flights from a company or by yourself? I choose the flights mostly from just an add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that add-on is a pilot's life. There I get my all the flights or the ideas for a flight. So also this one. Sometimes I look at the internet because I was planning today some flights and I wanted to fly with Air Berlin from Germany, but that company doesn't exist anymore since 2017, so I didn't do that. So I try to keep it as realistic as possible. So the flaps is 1 up 0.0, flex temp 48, and then V1 speed is 143, VR 139. Albapino Simbit World, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, a pilot's life, that's where I get it from. All the flights, not all the flights are there, but or all the companies, but I think there are some around 300 companies, and that guy that makes that is now working on a V2 version. They are now beta testing it, so that's where I get my flights from. And sometimes people request a flight, and then I also do that. So the Disciple, next time don't pause. Yes, that's the best way to do it. I never do that. So I think we are finally ready after a lot of troubles. I will forget something like usual, but yeah. So I will request a pushback. Where's my pushback? I just need to plan it first because I planned it already, but with the restart I need to do it again. So now we have some weird moves. So let's enter that, and then we request. Now I keep my mode shut.
Welcome to Longridge in central Queensland, the home of Qantas. G'day, how is it? All good. Triple check. I'll fly myself. We started here in 1920, the Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Services. Safety has always been our #1 priority. Today, with your help, we're going to keep it that way. Give us your attention for the next few minutes to make your journey a safe one. As we take a journey...
The disciple, you are bad.
...an Australian spirit. Welcome to Qantas. This is an Afro 504 biplane, made from timber and canvas. You're flying on a Qantas Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Sounds a bit faster than this, old girl. In the 1930s, Qantas are world leaders in aviation innovation, fully enclosed cabins, an in-flight bathroom, and even seatbelts. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. You can undo your seatbelt by pressing the button. Keep it done up low and tight during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on. That includes infants and children. While seated at other times, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Welcome to the Qantas Flying Boat base in Rose Bay, Australia's first international airport, right here on Sydney Harbour. Our life jackets look like this. Yours are a little more modern. You'll find one under your seat, next to it, or in the legroom. Remove your life jacket from the pouch by pulling the tab. Put it over your head, tighten the strap around your waist, at the front, then tighten. There's a red tag and mouthpiece for inflation, and a whistle and line. And remember, only inflate your life jacket after you leave the aircraft. If oxygen is required, a mask will drop from above. Put it on quickly and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow as you take a breath. Fix your own mask first and then help others.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, you should be familiar with the brace position appropriate to your seat. If you can reach the seat in front, brace by folding your arms and resting your forehead on your arm. If you're seated behind a bulkhead or you can't reach the seat in front, lean as far forward as you can and hold on to your lower leg.
Cosa riesci a vedere?
Cazzo!
Ci sono i canguri?
Welcome to Australia. Welcome to the 1960s, also known as the Jet Age, when Qantas brought the world closer together. Take a moment to locate your exit as the cabin crew point them out. It might be behind you. To remember your nearest exit, count the number of rows between you and that exit. Lights will guide you to your exit. Your crew members are pointing them out now. Welcome to the 1970s and our 747 upper deck lounge, when Qantas first introduced yet another innovation to air travel, business class. Keeping you safe has always been important to us. Please help us to create a safe, respectful and positive environment for everyone on board.
Before you get underway, make sure all your bags are in the overhead locker or under the seat throttle.
Smoking isn't allowed on Qantas flights anymore. Your aircraft is suitably smoke protected, including in the toilet. There's no smoking from the
Shut up.
This includes e-cigarettes, whatever they are.
We've always been committed to innovation, and it was a Qantas employee, Jack Grant, who invented the very first inflatable escape glide raft. Your aircraft today is fitted with escape glide and light rafts, which the crew will operate in emergency. If you need to evacuate, leave all items behind. Fly leaning forward with your hands on your knees.
If you have an electronic device, it's time to switch it to flight mode. I'm pretty sure I won't lose my phone, but if you lose yours, please avoid moving your seat or trying to retrieve it, as phones and tablets may be damaged or destroyed if caught in the seat mechanism. Just ask the crew member for help. Tonight we saw another first for Qantas, when we wrapped one of our Boeing 747s in the flying art of Wanala dreaming.
Come on, guys. Shut the fuck up.
Read more about what we're doing today in your Qantas magazine, located in your seat pocket. It also includes a health and safety section with important information on deplane thrombosis or DVT. It's time to ensure that your seat back is upright and your tray table is stowed. If you've missed anything, it's on your safety card, also in your seat pocket.
So we can line up.
Your crew is here to help, so please follow the instructions at all times. They'll be coming by later with the easy-best change for good bag. A Qantas program that has already raised over 35
I never fly
million
Qantas.
to help children in need all over the world.
Will never do.
Any first aid in any currency, please search to help deliver life-saving healthcare, clean water and education.
Can we fly now?
Whether you're starting your journey or heading home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
For
you.
flying with us. Thank you for showing respect to each other and our crew. Thank you for your loyalty.
Again, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank you.
Have a
Don't
great
forget,
flight.
thank you. There we go. Finally. Finally. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Come on, click. There we go. Yeah, that was a very long safety briefing. Peace up in Sydney. So we turn the autopilot on. So finally we are in the air after a lot of troubles, and the troubles are not yet over. So the approach will not work, and I will do it manually. But it's good that I already know, so I know what I can expect. And flaps go up. So our flight will take 2 hours and 17 minutes. We wasted already 45 minutes or 15 minutes or something. But yeah, it is what it is. And today it's actually a pleasant flight for me, because it's a bit of a challenge, because the disciple challenged me to do a decent landing with the yoke. It's already hard for me. With a joystick it's easier, but with the yoke I need to make a decent landing at Hamilton Island. It's a very short runway, it's a very small airport, so there's a big chance that I will land in the water. And so I hope it will be nice, but it will be hard. We are pretty heavy today, to make it a bit more challenging. So I didn't practice. I only took 2 screenshots, and today I also checked out what runway that was in use. That seems to be runway 14. So we will see. I hope it's still runway 14. Actually the other side is easier, and it has more makes more sense, but it's runway 14 the last time I checked it. And so we are at 10,000 feet, and the sun is going. Now let's see if I can put it on
Ladies and gentlemen,
standard.
we will shortly be passing through with food and drink. Please check the magazine in front of you for the full menu as well as our duty-free offers. Thank you.
That's always a big problem here now. They changed that damn thing. It was not my mouse that was not working yesterday, but they changed this. I don't know how I did it. Oh, like this. Okay, up and down. The disciple, you have faith in me. Thank you very much. And you will rest, get the rest of your breakfast. Well, enjoy your breakfast. In the meantime, I will do some flying. So for the people that wants to have more information about Qantas, so they are the airline founded in 1920, November 16. So an average fleet age is 13.2 years, and they have 126 aircraft, and they have 3 on order. So they have Airbus 28 Airbus A330, and 18 from them are 200 and 10 are 300s. They have also 12 A380s, and then they have 75 Boeing 737s, and they're all 800s. And then they have also a Boeing, actually 11 Boeing 787 Dreamliners, and that is all from the type 900. So in total 126 airplanes, and they have also 3 Boeing 787 Dreamliners in order. Charlie Proof, if I pronounce that correctly. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream and to the chat. This is the exterior. And there you got it. Very nice. So you love plane? Well, I think the most people here they like planes. Also, sun rising is or sunset. What is that? Sunrise. It's very beautiful. So this is the Qantas livery. It's free to download. Yeah. Like all the other liveries. Also a very nice one, again with the black window. That's very nice. I like that. So yes, it's a beautiful view. Whoa, there we go. Charlie Proof. Did I pronounce that correctly? Because I didn't. On the chat, it's too small for me, for my eyes, so I needed to open your account for your YouTube. You are French, okay, welcome neighbor. I'm from Belgium. So we have also El Bapino that was here before. I don't know if he's still here, but he's also from France. So welcome, welcome. So in the meantime, we are flying for 10 minutes. We have around 30 minutes delay or something, but we are now going to 23,000 feet. And so in 10 minutes we are at cruising altitude. So the view is very nice. The right time that we departed actually. So if you want to see a difficult landing, well, this will be one. The touchdown needs to be in the beginning of the runway, I believe, because the runway is very, very short, and then there is a possibility that we end up in the water. I think you can be pretty sure of that. So flight time is 2 hours and 17 minutes. And for the people that want to see the flight plan, I can show you. Just in a second. And it won't show up. Great. So now then, So from the bottom to the top, from Sydney to Hamilton Island. Very small island in Australia. A very small airport. So from the people that are here in the stream, who from you likes the Concorde that just released yesterday? Let me know. Who wants to buy it? Who not? Charlie, we will land in around 2 hours, and then we will land. Flight time is 2 hours and 17 minutes, so we are around flying for 15 minutes. So let's say in 2 hours we will land. No problem, Charlie. So it's a pretty long flight for my standards. Normally it's around 2 hours, but this is a bit longer and we wasted already a bit of time. So Airbus is your favorite? Very nice. What do you think about Boeing 737? I like both of them. The Airbus is a bit simpler. The cockpit looks very simple compared to the Boeing. In the Boeing you have more knobs and stuff. Charlie, your dad is a pilot of a 787-900 to Air France. Very nice, very nice. So he flies the Dreamliner. Always nice to have people that know something about planes, because I don't know that much about planes. I know something, but not everything. I'm also not a real pilot, and even not a good sim pilot. So we have some turbulence, some wing flex. So you like to, so you like it too, but the A320neo and the A321neo or the A350 is wow. Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, we got some turbulence, some little wing flex. Uh-oh, I touched something. You see, I touched my throttle of my joystick, and then the engines turned on. There we go again. Yes, it's actually a very beautiful view. It's very nice to have that here. And I think it was a good decision to put it on real time. It was the perfect time actually. We wasted some time, but yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah, it's sunny there, but it's overcast in New Zealand. It was also in Sydney, but once you're high, then the sun is always shining. So yeah, we will see what the weather is in Hamilton Island. So it was 15 degrees in Sydney. So I will check what it is in Hamilton Island. Yeah, it's 25 degrees, so 10 degrees more. So I believe the weather will be very good in at Hamilton Island. That's the only good thing. And the rest of the things are not so good. So my flight plan is messed up. Charlie, well, I have an account on Twitch. I tried to stream there, but I had some issues, and I thought it had to do with streaming on both platforms at the same time, but it was not the problem actually, or at least I think it was not a problem. But for now I don't stream at Twitch. I just stream here on YouTube. Charlie, so your father loves the 787. I can imagine. The disciple, when you told your brother about Hamilton Island, he thought it's kind of an airport that would only make emergency landings. But that, I told them that they do routine A320 flights there. Yeah, surprisingly. It is Qantas is flying there. So that's why we fly also there. Actually, before you told me that it's a short runway, I didn't know that. I just planned it, I didn't check it. But then you said it was a very short runway. Then when I took the screenshot, the first one, then I could check it. So Charlie, your father, no, you love the A320 Neo. That's nice. And so in the meantime we are almost, and it goes very slow, at 38,000 feet. We are just past 36,000, but because we are pretty heavy, that it takes a bit longer. So we are flying for 22 minutes. Normally we are cruising in 20 minutes. Now it takes a bit longer because I was so smart to put more weight to land on a short runway. Very clever. I hope I can dump some fuel just before we land. And of course I've got the landing lights turned off. And there we go, and the strobe light is still not on. I always forget something. And also seatbelt sign can come off. So now we can relax and enjoy the view and the flight. So, and then after we will do a yoke landing with the Honeycomb Alpha or Bravo, what is it? I don't know. And then also with the throttle quadrant, I think that's the Bravo. So we will land with Honeycomb and sim gear and not with the Airbus yoke. No, joystick. And also my lights are working on the throttle quadrant from Honeycomb. And I didn't forget to launch the app in the main menu when I'm in the main menu from the simulator. And Charlie, you are 12, and why you need to say sorry. Everyone is welcome here. We have also some other people here from your age.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your seat elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
The Disciple, you did a flight to Palmerston North last night. Its runway was only about 140 meters longer than Hamilton Island, but at least no water on both ends. Yeah, that's important. And that's important. So, how was your landing? So Charlie, we have some amazing Lee here, also Captain Arab. They are also the same age as you. They are here frequently. And they love planes as well. So no problem. So the beautiful view is gone, sadly. So we have also a cup of Qantas, always a nice touch. The Disciple, not the best. You were off to the left. Use the entire runway, but any landing you can walk away from is a good one. As I know. Thank you, thank you. Really? Yeah, you're so motivating. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. Oh, stupid thing. We will see if I land in the water or not. I have no stress. That will come later, I believe. So now that we are cruising, I will check the flight plan again. That will be a real mess, but I need to know when I need to come down. Not true, we cannot count on the flight plan, because if I show you, yeah, it's still too far away. So the next waypoint is 612 nautical miles away, so we have not much waypoints. That's great. So maybe I need to do a go around the first time, because I have no reference, because this is not, I think it's not correct, because the approach is totally messed up. There's a problem with the experimental version of the fly-by-wire. For some airports it's okay, others it's not okay. Yesterday it was okay, today not. And there we have Amazing Liebe. So we will check later. Amazing Liebe, you are late. You are late. But we wasted already 30-40 minutes because the flight plan was not correct. Some issues with it, and now it's still not okay, but so Amazing Liebe, I hope you are doing well. And Charlie Proof, you're subscribed, so thank you very much. Welcome to the family. Amazing Liebe, and all the older people here. So today, actually yesterday, someone made a video, and he needed to shout out so for 4 people to say thank you, and one of those 4 people was me. So I was very surprised, but Amazing Liebe, thank you very much for that. You can find the video on his channel, so thank you very much for that. Yeah, it's always with pleasure. Charlie, you need to leave. No problem, mate. Have a wonderful evening, and have a very nice weekend. Tomorrow I'm not here, Next stream is a Monday, 9 p.m. So 9 o'clock in the evening we start the stream. And yeah, I wish you a wonderful Friday and a weekend. So see you, mate. Amazingly, I have only 200 subs more than you. Yeah, you're catching me. Charlie proof. See you, mate. See you next time. Take care. Amazingly, where I can see your stream on Monday, but Monday after this Monday. Oh, you make it complicated. So I can see your stream on Monday, but the Monday after this Monday. Okay. Well, you can watch when you have time. No worries. You just need to enjoy your holidays. You're traveling, the flying, you need to enjoy it. So in the meantime, we are flying for 33 minutes. Amazingly, Barry will not be able to see my streams next week. Yes, you're going to Wales, you told me. So I hope you will have a very, very nice trip with your school. On a school trip, so no phones. Alright. And you are so behaved and well raised that you will not take a phone with you. You hide it, no? But maybe not everyone is like me. And by the way, when I was your age, there were no cell phones. So an amazing leader has a plan. Good boy, good boy. Is my stream hanging? No, not. Okay. It's just my head that was not moving for a long time. Alright. So we will put the destination airport in, and then we will see from there. So we go to the program page, and then we put in Yankee Bravo Hotel, yes, and Mike, and then we get this. What I did, return. There was still a 2. Okay, performance page, clear, clear, clear. So again, a Yankee Bravo Hotel and Mike. I needed to do the program page, of course. So we put it in here. There's 633 nautical miles to go. So plenty of time. And then we also can calculate it here. So we need to synchronize that. So 190 nautical miles before the airport we start our descent. Just need to do that on time. because I want to land from the first time, from the first attempt. But maybe it's possible that I need to do a turnaround because the flight plan is not correct. But we will see. The Disciple, so you want to go to Ireland someday? It's on your bucket list. All right. The Disciple, if you fly the stable version of the fly-by-wire, you put in-flight plan into the MCDU, but it keeps flying the opposite direction of my plan. Oh. What's going on then? Because I didn't have that. So you mean that you push this button actually, that you load here the flight plan, and that it comes automatically here? Is it that? Or you load it in the main menu before you load the flight? So amazingly, Bar, you are 25% South African, 10% Indian, but hate all the Indian food, and the rest you are English. Okay, so you are 35% not English. Amazingly, Bear, microphone and headset? Yes. Then it's stereo. Yeah. No? That's not the way to do stereo? Two microphones? One for each ear? I'm just working with this one because people said yesterday that the big one sounds better than the smaller one. Before it was the smaller one that was better than the big one, but yeah, I saw that the microphone was turned in the wrong direction. You have a back side and a front side. I didn't know that. So amazingly, Bear, well, the Disciple, Indian food is too spicy. You don't blame you. Alright. And amazingly, Bear, you hate spicy food. Just realized, Sir Disciple is a mod. Yes, it is. He is. Sorry. And amazingly, Bear broke his laptop. Very expensive. So the Disciple, so yeah, he watched my back for some Janets and Samanthas and other names. So the screen is cracked of your laptop and won't turn on. Alright. So amazingly, Bear has a laptop and a Windows PC. Very lucky man. So the Disciple, your laptop is a piece of junk. It's a i5 3400 CPU and only 8 gigabytes of RAM and an integrated graphics card and 256 gigabyte old IDE drive. Are you okay? Well, I recently also bought a laptop, but I already forgot the specs. But I don't use it actually, it's more for my wife. So amazingly, where you fell down the stairs. Alright, that's not a good thing to do. The Disciple, it takes about a year to load up Windows 7. Oh, that's not good. So I don't know who subscribed to this channel. I just know one, Charlie. For the other 4, thank you very much for the subscriptions. It's not coming on the screen because maybe your privacy settings were on. But anyway, thank you very much for subscribing. So it helps the channel, and the more subscribers I have, the more or the better quality I can bring. And so it's always nicer to have some people also in the chat. So if you feel free to join the chat, and if you want to see a difficult landing or a crash landing or something, then stay tuned. Today we will have that. I think the airport is surrounded by water. At the end and the beginning from the runway it's water, so it's a small airport and yeah, a short runway, but we will see how we do it. Amazingly, Liber, your laptop is a potato. It takes 2 hours to turn on. Not kidding. Alright. And you've got a new laptop which is better. So the Disciple Your is a Acer brand. That's all lever used to buy that brand for desktop until I started building your own gaming PC. Always a good thing. Then you choose what you want. The Disciple, you thought Captain Rappold might be here to see this place. Well, yeah, he will miss something because it's, first of all, it's a beautiful place. Second, it's a difficult landing. So amazingly, where you need to go. Well, thank you for joining us and talking with us, and like always, have a nice one. So also have a nice weekend because this is my last stream for this week. Have a nice weekend, have a nice trip to Wales, keep it safe, and don't forget your cell phone. Hide it. So we'll see you on that Monday after next. Oh, got a little issue with the stream. And thank you very much, Amazing Lieber. It just dropped a frame. All right. But we are still going on. And so again, 552. The disciple, can you describe your problem with the fly-by-wire, that it flies the opposite direction? Can you tell me where you put it in your flight plan? Did you plan it already in the main menu and load then the flight plan, the flight actually, or do you only load the flight plan in the game already in the MCDU here? And did you use SimBrief? So the east coast of Australia has a nicer scenery than central. Okay, good to know. So you put it in the you put your flight already in the main menu. If you load, okay, if you load the flight itself, did you see a full line, or do you see yeah, you call that in English? Not a fully line, that it is in pieces. I don't know how you call that in English. So this is a full line. If you plan your flight in the main menu, it's not a full line, and then you actually need to select your heading knob. I think you need to push it or turn it or something, and then it will be a full line. As long as it's not a full line, it will not follow your route. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Because normally the stable version, it works fine with me. I never had an issue that it don't follow my course. Okay, so it was in pieces, the line. So that means that you just need to turn your heading knob or push it or something, and then it will be a full line, and from then it will follow your course actually. If you don't do that, it will go just yeah, anywhere, but not in the correct way. I think it's just following the heading that it's selected, and not your planned course. So you will see actually, let's say a line like this, a green line like this, that is not full like this. It's more like this then. Yeah. So you just turn or push the heading knob. I don't know just what you exactly need to do, but you will see. Just turn it or push it or whatever. Try something, and then it will change in a full line, and then you are good to go. So it was frustrating because I basically had just to fly the plane manually for a couple of 100 nautical miles. The heating button was not working for me either. Oh. Well, yeah. That's a problem, of course, but I will try that next time. If you plan your flight and the line is not full, just select your heating once, and then until you get a full line, and then you are good to go. The first time I did that, I had the same issue. I also didn't know what I needed to do, but then I found it. So but like now with this version, if you go to for the changing the QNH, if you want to set it on standard, before I needed to push my side buttons of my mouse, and I was trying that yesterday as well, and then I say okay. Before I had some difficulties with the mouse because that knobs are not working that great. It's an old mouse, so I thought yesterday my mouse is broke, so I switched mouse. But yeah, and with the new mouse it was just the same. It didn't work, but now I see that you have an arrow upwards or an arrow downwards. So, and that's actually to switch to standard mode. And so now I know. But yesterday I changed my mouse for it. But that are also the new features of the fly-by-wire, and if you don't read the instructions or the things that they updated or changed, if you don't read that, then like me, then you will not know. So yeah, the headwind, I think in 1 week, I believe, there will be an update for the headwind, and then I'm thinking also to fly it. We'll first test it, and if it's better than the version now, then we will fly it on the stream. But I hope there are some window views like here. That's always nice, and that's, if you stream you really need that, because otherwise you're all the time in here, and the only other view that you have is this one. So that's why I don't fly it at the moment. But we will see what the update brings next week or the week after. That's not last time in 3 weeks, so in the meantime there are almost 3 weeks done. So George, hey, sorry I could make it earlier. I was extremely busy. Well, no problem, George. Welcome to the stream and to the chat. I hope you are doing fine. So I just can give you an update. We had some troubles with the flight plan. I knew already before that there were troubles, but even when I started the stream there were more troubles, so I needed to restart the flight 2 times or 3 times, but yeah, it didn't work out good. So the end of the flight plan will be messed up. Actually the approach will be messed up, so we'll do the hand flying. In the meantime we are flying for 57 minutes, and the total flight time is 2 hours and 17 minutes. So at this moment we are 487 nautical miles away from the airport. So still 487 nautical miles to go. We are cruising at 38,000 feet, and we fly with Qantas. Also, the landing will be very challenging because we fly to Hamilton Island in Australia, and that is a small island with a small airport and a short runway, and we have water on both sides of the runway. And so I think the plane will be washed. The Disciple, are you nervous? No, not yet. Well, in the beginning I was nervous because the flight plan was not working, and then I need to restart again, and then that makes me nervous. But for the moment I'm not yet nervous. It will come because I want to do it nice, and also the approach will not work. Yeah, so I need to do it manual. So yeah, that will make me a bit nervous, but I will get it when we are there. And of course I don't want to fuck it up, so yeah, it will come. It will come. And we are pretty heavy for a short runway, so I have my doubts, but we will see. I will do my best, and I cannot do more than that. I had in the last 2 weeks some practice with the yoke, because I was not flying with the joystick. So I hope that worked out a bit. That will help me a bit. The joystick is easier to fly, but we will do it with a yoke. So, and also I have now the lights working on my Bravo throttle, so I can see when the gear is up and down, so no belly landing. The Disciple, you had to do another flight there in the TBM 930 not so long ago. Far less stressful, yeah, of course. Only used half of the runway in that thing. Yeah, it's also a nice plane to fly, but of course it's much lighter, much smaller. Don't need a lot of runway. So this is a bigger plane. So we will see how it works out. If you can land very early on the runway, then it works out well, I believe. But I need to choose between butter. I cannot land butter with the yoke, but yeah, I need to maybe choose between a soft landing or no landing, or a hard landing maybe, and I can land. And if I want to land softly, yeah, then I need more runway, and that's not possible, I believe. We will see what it gets. So the TBM is a nice turboprop. I was kind of blown away that it can fly at 31,000 feet. Yeah, indeed. That's high for a turboprop. Yeah, it's the fastest turboprop, I believe. Yeah, it's a nice plane. It costs also a lot of money. Every plane actually costs a lot of money. So let's enjoy the livery from Qantas, Spirit of Australia. with black around the windows. Very nice. I like that. All the A320s that don't have that, just change that. Also in real life. And a kangaroo on the tail. Actually, I didn't see that. Let me check. Oh, is that a kangaroo? That's why I didn't see it, because I didn't see a kangaroo in it. So it has also a kangaroo on the engine and under the window, the front window, and on the winglet. Yeah. So 1 hour and 10 minutes to go. Pretty thirsty. I need to put a refrigerator in my room here, because if I want to do this in the summer, it's very hot here in the summer under the roof, and now it's not even summer, so John Travolta's 707, he has it in a Qantas old livery from many years ago. Was surprised he wanted it in that. I don't know the Qantas livery. I need to look it up. So you don't like their retro liveries? I don't know them, so I cannot say anything about it. I need to look it up. Some old liveries are nice, but not all of them. So again, we have a beautiful day actually for flying. So I hope also the end will as beautiful as this, or even more, because it's 25 degrees at Hamilton Island. So it was 15 in Sydney and raining, but now it's all good. At least one positive thing. It seems my internet is not so great today, because it's dropping some frames. So I need to do something about it after the stream, because I'm streaming on a bitrate of 18,000 kilobyte a second is that. So we are close to Brisbane.
121.2 for Qantas 1123. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 1123, flight level 380. Qantas 1123, Brisbane Centre, continuous plan.
So also for the people that don't know, the fly-by-wire has also a new fly pad, so it's also nice. I just updated it 2 days ago, so you also can follow your flight. We are around halfway, so and you also can see the temperature at Sydney, also the temperature at Hamilton Island, wind speed, everything what you need actually. So on the second page you have this. You can also have your sim brief imported here, and then your fuel, pushback, and services. Can connect the jet bridge. That was also before, but it's just in a nicer way now. They updated it and it looks nice. And so then also the top of descent you can calculate here. It was the same as before. And then you can navigation and charge. You can put that here. I don't know if it's working. Navigraph is working, of course, but you need to put a destination airport in here, or departure airport, and then it works. I can show you if I know the destination airport. You can put that in. So that's a Yankee Bravo Hotel Mike, like that. And so, and then normally it should work. So but they are not charged. Some things are not working because it's a small airport, so Hamilton. So we will do runway 14, and I think it was, I don't know actually which one it was. And so this is the charge actually for runway 14. You can see it here. If you have only one screen, this is a nice way to do it. If you have more screens like me, then I just open that in another screen. But if you only have one, then this is nice. So this is ATC if you fly on VetSim. And then you have also the failures that you can select, and then you can choose between comfort and compact. And then also your checklist. So everything is here. It's based on the real Airbus A320. And then we have also presets that you can load. So aircraft state, interior lighting, you can also do that, but you only can do that when you're on the ground. And then here you have your options things. So it's actually a nice update. Maybe not everything is function 100% or don't function at all, but it will come. They are constantly working on it. So today they didn't have an update, I believe. Yeah, but for the rest they have always one update in a day, sometimes 2 times, sometimes 3 times. So the Disciple, nice mate. I'm not used the pad in the fly-by-wire yet. Well, I'm just using it for refueling. I know you have to see the temperature, but mostly I watch on Look Air tool. But I have also the everything here, but I need to know actually. So That's easy. But sometimes I forget that it's here. So you also see maintenance. I think that is for later. So it's also said that the full simulation of the failures below isn't yet guaranteed. So yeah, we are working on it. So and it's always getting better and better. Just yeah, the flight plans that are often an issue. Also, this needs to work, but I don't know how it works. So in the meantime, we still need to go 376 or 77 nautical miles to the airport. So we are around halfway. We are cruising at 38,000 feet and flying for 1 hour and 13 minutes. So 1 hour to go, and then we are there where we need to be, in the water. So I did some planning today for next week and also for the week after a bit, except one flight. So after the flight, I still need to prepare the flight for Monday. Put the stream ready because tomorrow no time, and also the weekend no time. So yeah, for next week we have also 4 streams from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. The disciple was hoping to see a Vista. Oh, is that? What's that? Like Australia's scenery upgrade for this game. That was a really nice freeware that they made for Flight Simulator 2004. It upgraded a lot of the Australian airports, made them more like real life ones. Very nice. Yeah, I also check for yeah, freeware airports. And sometimes you are lucky, and sometimes you have very good ones. And so you have seen that they did one for Explain 11, you think? Okay. I was thinking to install Explain 11 again. It's just to try out Zibo, because it's a long time ago that I flew a 737. So I want to just see if I was still able to start it and to fly it. That's why. But maybe after the weekend I will do it. And because yeah, the PMDG will come close. Let's say in 2 months or so, that the PMDG 737 will come. So I need to prepare. And of course my favorite plane will come soon. And actually I want to check, because I don't know from what country they are. But maybe a bit too early now. If they are from Australia, I believe they are from Australia or New Zealand. I don't know, one of the two. It's still a bit early to release a plane so early in the morning. But I was hoping for today, and I hope not tomorrow actually, because then I cannot do anything with it for the whole weekend. So and I prefer that they do it Monday or so. But also for the people that like an A330, keep an eye on the headwind A330. Yeah, they will do an update next week or the week after. So how many nautical miles to go? 344 nautical miles to go, and that's to the airport. That's the real distance. I don't know if it's the real distance because the plan is a bit messed up. Yeah, we cannot see it good, but it is messed up. So I hope that's the real distance. And we are still fuel enough. 6,740 kilograms. We started with 10,200, I believe. So we have 2,000 kilograms extra after a flight that we run out of fuel. Everything can happen here. Once we had this screen black or so, or this screen, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was this one that got black, and then after we had also in a flight that this was gone totally, and so everything can happen here. The Disciple, one thing you don't like about the headwind A330, you change the wing views in showcase and it's still as like external view. With the fuel airspeed altitude stop showing. Yeah, I don't remember actually, but the views, that's one reason why I don't fly it in a stream. So because of the views, if they can manage to make that better, or some views like here in this airplane, you don't need to have a full plane where you can see the interior and stuff, but just this the window seat will be nice on both sides. So yeah. Teddy reacts, yo man. Welcome to the stream and to the chat. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So so we are coming closer and closer to the challenge, because I can call it a challenge. It's a short runway, so we can call it that. And someone said that I needed to do it good and not end up in the water, so we will try that. And we have some little turbulence. But we will give the headwind a test when they release their update for it, and I will download it immediately and test it, and if it's good enough then we can stream it. At least we have then a bigger airplane, just a little bit different, because actually the cockpit is just the same. Disciple, you also hear there is a freeware 737 in the make for this game. I guess it will be good option for those that don't want to spend money on the PMDG one. I've not seen any pics of it yet. Well, if there are no pics, mostly it will take a long time before it comes. Even the PMDG will come earlier then. And of course, yeah, for the people that don't want to spend a lot of money on a plane, a freeware is always a good thing. So I can understand that. Before I was always using freeware and never bought any airport or plane. I'm talking about years ago. But since X-Plane 11, I bought some planes. No airport. Still not yet now until today. I didn't buy any airport. I just got a donation from Magic Booster, and he gave me a free airport, and I could choose which one. And of course, I'm from Belgium, so I chose Brussels Airport. So it's nice. It's nice. But I also saw now that Just Flight is working on Brussels Airport, and that looks also very nice. But I hope that we get very soon much more planes to fly, because always flying with the same plane is also not good. So hope we can change a bit very soon. But there are some planes coming, like the Concorde is just released yesterday, and there is also a 146 coming. Also the A310 is in the make, and then also in, let's say 2 months, 3 months, the PMDG 737 will be here. And then yeah, for the people that like old planes, the DC-3 is coming very soon. So that's always nice. And of course some other planes as well that are close to release. So let's check the flight plan again. Maybe we see something more now. So normally we need to make a turn here, or like this more, but I believe it will not do that, and it will be, the line will be broken. So in the meantime we are flying for 1 hour and 26 minutes, so less than an hour to go. Yeah, it's 283 nautical miles to go to the airport, and we need to descend 119 I believe before the airport. Normally this is the line where we need to descend, but I don't trust that yet in this plane. It would be nice that you have a plane where everything works perfectly and that you can trust. But because they are still working on this one, yeah, we cannot trust it. But no problem, it's a freeware. People do a good job. So my respect for them. I'm sorry if I'm doing this all the time in my eyes because I'm very tired. So also for the people that want to see the map again, I can show you. So we're starting at the last part actually, and then we fly to Hamilton Island. It's located here. I can zoom in. I cannot show you the airport exactly because this is the maximum that I can zoom with this, but here is the airport somewhere. And of course our beautiful livery. It's simple but nice and clean. Also here Qantas. Also, if there are people interested in flying with me, from the moment that the DC-3 comes out, I will do a world tour with it, and everyone is welcome to fly with me. So you can join the flight and the stream. So feel welcome to fly with me. Of course, also with pretty much the same aircraft if you buy it, or if you find a freeware DC-3 or even a Spitfire or something, you can fly with me, something in that kind. And then everyone is welcome. More details later about it. The Disciple using the same engines as Air New Zealand A320 Neos, so the Pratt & Whitney. Okay. Well, I don't know anything about those engines of an airplane. But I just know that some sound more better than another one, but that's all what I know. And I can sometimes I see that the shape is a bit different, but that's also all what I can tell. If you speak about an engine of a car, that's another story, but I'm sorry. About planes, yeah. cannot know everything. So the sun is fully up, so the beautiful view that we had in the beginning of the flight is actually gone, but it was a very beautiful.
119.55 for Qantas 1123. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 1123 flight level 380. Qantas 1123 Brisbane Centre, continue as planned.
So now we need to no, it's still 240 nautical miles, and I believe it was let me check, 119. Okay, so 120 to go, and then we can start our descent. And I'm always used to do that with the mouse here, but actually I can do that on my Bravo quadrant as well. So not a pointy looking arrow like one. Well, I don't know if you check the engines. Yeah. The Disciple, you have only ever flew the MCO 320s. Okay. Well, I flew at A320 also a few times, but even I don't know which engine that's on it. I flew it with the Cebu Pacific a few times, but I don't know which engines that they use. The last time I was flying in an A350, and so now it's always the big planes. But before I was a lot of times in a 737-800 from Ryanair, but many times. But now it's more A350s, 777, Dreamliner, things like that. Depending on the company where I fly with. The Disciple. Those had an AAV 2500 engine. It sounds like a leaf blower on steroid or a buzzsaw. Yeah, I get the point. So yeah, but it's nice to hear. Not when they fly over your house at night, but I can enjoy the sound. So we will check distance to 16. So less than 100 nautical miles to go before we start our descent, and then the fun can begin. So the approach plan is not good. It will not work, and the runway probably also not, because it's very short. We are pretty heavy, and we have also 2000 kilograms extra fuel on board, so That is what I always do. So, just make it more interesting, challenging. And then we try not to end up in the water. So for the people that stay here to see me struggle, you can also give your landing rating in. Always free to do that, just for fun. So usually I'm always above 200, so that's just a tip. I had just one flight a few days ago and I had 190 or something, I don't know. And now it's a very short runway, so... Oh, and there's the first one, the disciple, he says 250. Well, if I'm lucky, 250, then it need to be a decent landing. Then I need to go very short, on time, and then maybe... You're so positive. But thank you. If it's 250, I'm happy. Because this is a tricky airport. Well, you need to make a choice. You land hard and you stop on time, or you try to land smooth and you're a plane wash or something. Huh? Wow. But I don't know if you land how much runway you left over, but if you use everything, then I need to land perfectly, otherwise we end up in the water. But we will see. So 250 is noted. The landing rating is on, so we can check that. So you used the whole runway, and the reverse thrust was about blowing up, you think? Well, it's not promising. But I think it's just, yeah, I like to do it, and it's fun. Even if we fail, yeah, it is what it is then. Next time better. So 187 to go. What's this? I will check again. Hey, it's working or what? Oh no, it's still not working, no. It's still not working. Maybe if we select another one, will it work then? So I selected this one, but if we select this one and insert that, what it will say then. Where's my flight plan? So we check out. So now I cannot see the runway. For me, I must stop for 2 go-arounds. No matter how bad third attempt is, I just stick to it regardless. So that's the limit of patience. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, so this one is even worse, I believe. Okay, so we try another one. So this is the problem with the fly-by-wire, that it yeah, fucks up the navigation. So we try again. So it makes it turn like this or what? And this is also not good. And so we will see what it says with this one. Here we go back to program, and we see that we have 164 left, and we are flying for 1 hour and 44 minutes. So very shortly we will start our descent, and then you all can laugh. And then I will change my name to Captain Noob or something. So in meantime it's already 11:40 p.m. here in Belgium. So we're getting close to midnight. So around that time, then we will laying down in the water, and I will always hit my microphone with my headset. Not used to do that like this, but people said that this microphone was working much better, so that's why we do it like this. The disciple, don't you have to work any days during the week? Nope. Nope. I just work Saturday and Sunday, but I'm always busy during the week because I take care of my son, and we need to drive around a bit for some things, and yeah, that takes a lot of time. So yeah, because his job only in the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, but it are 12-hour shifts. So I start from 6 o'clock in the morning this weekend, and I finish 6 o'clock in the evening. And then the day after I start again 6 o'clock in the morning, and I finish 6 o'clock in the evening. And so between I need to drive home, eat, shower and sleep, and then again waking up, prepare, and then driving to work. So yeah, that's everything what I do in the weekend. But it's only 2 days, so that's a good thing, and then I have a lot of time for my son. Stefan, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. Hi from France, 11:41. Yes, it is. So welcome, neighbor. I hope you are doing well. So welcome, welcome. Okay, the disciple has important things to do, so I will not tell that here, but you can smell it. So it will take some 10 minutes. So yes, those things need to happen, if you want or not. It just need. So in meantime, we check out the distance. So 1:32 to go. What says the plan? Nothing good. Okay. So we will start entering our destination and data. And we have that also here. So temperature is 27 degrees in meantime. So it's getting warmer there. So 27 temperature. And then the QNH is where the QNH 1008. So 1008. And we have wind. So it's 100 at 3 knots. So 100 slash 03. Stefan, thanks. My mother has a cousin in Sydney. He's a cook. He visited our family 2 months ago. Very nice to have that. So we go back to here, and then we start our descent like this. There we go.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated till the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Thank you very much. So in the meantime, it's already 28 degrees. It says here. Well, it says here still 27. Okay, we will not change that. So 1008 we need like this. So we're going to 36,000 feet. and then I hope we will low enough on time. But as I said before, the flight plan is not correct, and then it will not. And we have a lot of turbulence, it seems. The approach will not work. So the planned flight time is 2 hours and 17 minutes. And then you all can see how difficult it is, at least for me, to land on a short runway like Hamilton Island. There's actually no surroundings, there's just an airstrip and a small building and a small parking. So you will see. It's a very nice place, but it's very difficult. So for all the subscribers here, thank you very much. Somewhere their privacy settings on private, and also just found that my alert box was not working, so I changed that now. It's just how it comes. My excuse for that. But thank you very much for all the new subscribers. So meantime we are at 33,000 feet and this is not working, so we will do that. And we will descend a bit faster. Otherwise we will not make it, I believe. So 102 nautical miles left. So we are too late, I believe. Thanks because of the VNAV that is not working properly. But hey, it is what it is. So you're back. Sorry to hear that Stefan also have some relatives like that. Yeah. So time for descent. Exciting. Well, yeah, we already messed it up because it followed the VNAV and was descending slowly. What it need to do actually if you descend too early. But the VNAV calculates it very late, and then because of the messed up approach, it will just come too late. So I saw that also too late, so I changed over to another setting, and now we need to descend more even. So and then we need to go again to All setting, yes, and then we can descend. Come on plane. And there we go. So maybe we still need to do a go around, but we'll see that when we get there. So this is the scenery here on this side, and the other side, take better this one. So this is nicer. So it's time to see what I can do. And I will do my best to make this happening without a splash. Steffi Best, welcome to the stream and to the chat. Welcome. I hope you are doing well. Just on time. So we are descending, and then we will have a difficult landing. So welcome to the stream. That's your ideal work days when I about 60 years old. Just 2 days a week. Don't have energy levels to work 5 days a week by that point, yes.
Brisbane Centre, Qantas 1123. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Lambo, welcome to the stream and to the chat. Welcome. How are you today?
Charlie airspace.
Nice to have you here. You're just on time to see the landing or the splash into the water. So if you want to see something happening, well, this is the right place. Very short runway. I'm not sure we will make it. Both sides of the runway are surrounded by water, so because it's an island. So, and I believe it's runway 14. Oh, I need to check that, of course, again. No, too early. So 16,000 feet, 49 nautical miles, and the distance is still, we are on schedule now. So 14,000 feet. And we're flying for just over 2 hours, 2 hours and 1 minute. So and I expected the flight time was 2 hours and 17 minutes, so it's pretty decent. I think we are listening a bit fast now. 42, 36, yeah. And then we go to 10,000 feet, and then landing lights can come on. And then we also turn on the seatbelt signs. And it says that we exceeded the speed limit. Whoa. And not a bit. My excuse for that. So we will slow down to 250. What's the difference between the fly-by-wire and the normal standard A320? Well, this plane, the fly-by-wire, is exactly from the outside the same as the standard because it is the same plane, but they put in some features like VNAV and a tablet, a lot of stuff that they are better. Of course, you have three versions. You have the stable version. You have also the what is it? The experimental version and stuff like that. Of course, there are bugs in it, but it's still better to fly. Also, the sounds are much better. So that's in quick. But there are many more things. Can you explain after or in another stream? I can explain that. But now we are descending and preparing for arrival. There's some things that I can show, but I need to see my flight plan. Yeah, it's very nice, this plane. Yeah, if everything works properly, because this is the, what is it called, the experimental version, and yeah, sometimes the flight plans are messed up like now. That's the thing where you need to live with. If you take the stable version, you don't have that. But this the experimental version, you have always the latest features that they try out. That's the good thing about it, actually. So now we need to go to around 4,000 feet. 4,000, alright. So we will request a full stop landing.
Hamilton Tower Qantas 1123, 17 miles, south 6,700 feet with Alpha to land.
Qantas 1123 Hamilton Tower.
Ah, no, really?
77 with com, fly straight in runway 32.
Fly straight in runway 32 Qantas 1123.
Okay, I need runway 32. That's a big problem. Okay. So we need to change course. So I will fly manual, like expected. There we go. And now we need runway 32. It says in the beginning of the evening runway 14. Of course we come here and it's runway 32. So it will be a manual throttle, everything manual to make it more challenging. Great. But we cannot go too low. No, 14 is the other side. 14 is the other side. I needed to go fly over the or next to the airport and then turn around. So this side I need it will be 32 because I planned 14 and now I need to go to 32.
Qantas 1123 with com, cleared to land runway 32.
Where is the runway?
Runway 32 Qantas 1123.
Alright, there is the runway. I need to turn a bit. Actually, I need to go for that little island in the front. Because I have no navigation now. That's beautiful. Well, landing rating place. The disciple said 250. brake, auto brakes max. I don't think it's allowed to do that in real life, but also need to put on record button.
500. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low,
Gear down.
terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
I hope everyone can hold their P.
200.
So here we will land, and I'm going to slow.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Oh, really? They were screaming. They were screaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts on until we reach the gate. On behalf of the entire crew, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
That was a horrible landing.
Qantas 1123, contact ground on 118.7.
Going to 118.7 Qantas 1123.
Yeah, I did it, but did you hear the people scream? I was screaming. I was. My seat is wet because I thought we will stall. Oh no, there's a car in the way. It's the good thing is that we don't need to taxi long. So this is the island, Hamilton Island. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I don't see you anymore. Stop. Okay, that will be good. Yeah. So flaps up, and then we can turn on the external power. Unbelievable, it's available here, so that's good. And so all the lighting and stuff can go off. So this was the landing. It was pretty hard. I will show you the result of it once I'm done here. Those stupid things, they made it different than last time with a new update. I'm not a real fan from it, but yeah, it is what it is again. So engine 1 and 2 can come off. The Disciple, you mean my video card? So I stop the replay. First I show you the landing rating, and here it is, 617, my record. 350? No. Yeah, a little bit. Your rating is a little bit off. So people, this is oh, he's still standing there. I needed to go a little bit more forward. Yeah, the people were screaming, so yeah. So this is Hamilton Island here in Australia. It's actually a very nice, quiet place, it seems. So this is the airport. As you see, it's very short. My landing could much better, but it is what it is. It's my first try, and I thought if I go a little bit further, then it will end up in the water. But so I didn't practice for it, and also at the last moment I needed to change from runway, because normally it was expected runway 14, so 32 was not planned. And that's why. That's not an excuse, but you know, it is. So let's see the replay, and then you can see what actually happening or what went wrong. My nose was too high, so I was actually going too slow. Oh, I thought it crashed. Where's my replay? Here is my replay. So replay, here we go. So in drone mode, yeah, the plane needs to start up. For the new people that don't know, this program is Sky Dolly. It resets your plane. Actually, I turned it already off, so it needs to restart and then do everything. Yeah, I didn't land in the water or come into the water. Yeah, now back to relaxing airports. I think we do a Caribbean airport. I think we also fly to Trinidad. So this is my flight. Landing. Whoa, it almost a tail strike. Almost a tail strike. Yeah, I planned it. I will show you the but I'm pretty nice on the line, on the line. Yeah. All right. So once again, was actually too low here. Needed to speed up again because also too slow. And then watch the tail. Almost. And I'm just next to the line. Now I'm on the line, so it was pretty much centered. Oh, and now I get an applause. Thank you. And actually my landing rating, if you see, minus 61. That's how you do it, like a pro. That's butter. Actually, my landing rating was from last time. So it's a smooth hand, no? Is that the same as butter? Yeah, but yeah, you see my landing rating. It's yeah, who do it better? Yeah, so you cannot count on that landing rating actually. The one time it says like this, one time it says like that, but yeah, it is what it is. Butter. So let's go out of the airport, and now my engines are going full power. I don't know why, but actually my engines were already turned off, but this program Sky Dolly, it resets actually your whole plane. It starts it up again, and if you were in a multiplayer game, then you will see my plane going backwards, flying backwards actually, if I do this. You see this? If there is a real plane here or someone in multiplayer, he sees my plane going backward. That's how good it is, technology. Also, I did a video in the very beginning of this sim to prove that you can fly backwards with a plane. It works. You can check out that video somewhere in my list. So now they are screaming again. Great landing. If you want action, this is the place. So that's a bit of everything that we have here. Also for next week I can, and the program is closed again, so I need to reopen that. For the people that are interested in the planning, because I still need to make that stream, the setup of that stream. This is the planning. Today we flew here, Qantas, so this is already planned, but just Air Calin will not be Air Calin because I don't find a livery for it. So for next week, Monday, it will be this one, so Africa, and then Tuesday we go to Japan, and then to Europe on Wednesday. On Thursday we will fly with Bahama Air. Yeah, don't know the destination out of my head. And then also the week after, on Monday, we fly TAM Brazil, and then the Tuesday after it will be a Virgin Australia. So there are also here some nice airports, challenging. So this is a bit my planning. It can be changed if there is one of another plane is coming out. Maybe then it can replace one stream, or put a stream that was planned for one day later or something. So the Disciple, thanks for doing my flight, mate. Good job. See you next week. Have a great weekend. Adelaide will be a nice flight too. You like Adelaide? Well,